Hey YouTube, this is Blake here.
This is Matt.
And we are the Mutant Podcast.
Mutating every day. So we have a special guest with us this time. You know.
Yeah, you do.
So this first time we've done this, we found this guy in the streets and we gave him a beer. He told us one thing about himself, that his name was Luther. Is that right, Luther?
Yeah, I'm Luther. How you doing, everybody? How you doing?
So I think our listeners would like to know, what's your last name? We want to get a full picture of you. Luther what?
You said my last name?
Yeah, your last name.
That's a good question. I don't really know. I don't really remember.
You don't remember your last name?
So I guess we'll just call you Luther. You like that, Luther?
Yeah. I know that works. That's cool. That's all good.
All right.
So Luther, how long have you been on the streets?
I've been out on the streets about probably about a good 15, 16 years. 15, 16 years now. My mama kicked me out a long time ago, and I don't know. I just been staying up, hustling and doing whatever I can to survive, and smoking crack,
So, tell us what's the average day for Luther? What is?
Yeah, what do you do? What is the day in the life of Luther?
I can't imagine what it's like to be homeless. How do you cope, Luther?
I really wouldn't be able to imagine.
It's been fine more recently than ever. I mean, when I first got kicked out, it was pretty bad. I was shaking, shivering in the cold winters, and I was struggling to eat. I think after a while, you just you learn the street code. You know what the street code is?
I'm sorry, Luther. I don't know the street code.
No idea. What is that?
Well, it's kind of like you just learn the street walk. Like you just find people and you just fucking punch them in the goddamn face that they don't give you what you want. And I think that you give them a shiv. You ever heard of a shiv?
Like
a prison shank, or like
a toothbrush, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess that's it could be anything. A shiv.
Yeah,
right?
no, it's like it could be like my personally I sharpened my I found a pencil and I sharpened a pencil into a sharp like a knife, or you use your dick, you use your fucking big toe, you gotta you don't clip your nails for fucking a couple of years, you stab a motherfucker in the eye with your fucking toenail. You just you gotta be hard, you live on the streets, you gotta be rough, you gotta just do what it takes.
And I have to say, Luther, that's a pretty interesting lifestyle you lead.
Yeah, I don't know what you meant, but I couldn't imagine I can't imagine, sleeping on the floor in my home, let alone sleeping outside.
Especially with, how many dicks have you sucked, Luther?
Jesus, man, don't ask him that.
I'm sorry,
I feel like that's a little, you don't suck dicks, do you?
It's what happens on the streets today,
Luther,
dog.
Luther, tell me you don't suck dicks. Do you suck dicks?
I have before.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, Luther. You need to get some help, man.
What would provoke you Just suck a dick. I mean,
okay.
I can't fathom what it would be like to live on the street. So I don't know. Just tell
Luther,
us.
Let me ask you in a financial sense here, in an absolute sense,
Yeah.
how much is
What?
a dick sucking worth on the streets? What does that do for you?
Yeah, I don't really like to say. I mean, like one time, like I had to suck a dick for like a bite of a guy's sandwich, or like.
Is PB&J?
No. It was a sandwich, not a Pabst Blue Ribbon and Jello. Yeah, like, is that what you're talking about?
No, Luther. That's not what we're talking
Not
about.
what we're talking about. We're talking about a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Do you know what that is, Luther?
Yeah, no, a PB&J is where you it's a Pabst Blue Ribbon and a cup of Jello.
No, Luther, shut up. Okay, continue.
No, one time, like, I like let a guy, like, a dude, like, fuck me in the ass for, like, a pack of smokes. I mean, this is what you gotta do, man. You know, it's no big deal.
No
anymore.
judgment here, Luther. I mean,
No, we're not judging you.
we don't live in your situation.
I mean, there's no way that we can even make fun of you. I mean, unless we were put out on the streets ourselves. I think, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
you let a dude fuck you in the ass for a pack of smokes? Did you say?
Yeah, like he didn't even give me half a pack. Like he gave me like 2 smokes. Like he gave me the pack. He fucked me in the ass, and then he like pulled out and like jizzed on my hair and shit. And then he just threw me the pack of cigarettes. And there was like 2 cigarettes in there. I was like, hey man, what's up? You know, I tried to fight the guy, and he just fucking took off into the night.
now, Luther, if I was you, I would have gone to the police at that point. How is a normal police interaction with you, Luther? How does it go?
Oh, Jesus Christ! You would have gone to the streets, or you would have gone to the cops after that whole thing, and told
There's
them.
nothing legal about it.
Jesus, I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, like, you know, after that whole thing, like, I just like smoked those 2 cigarettes, and I was fine after that. I just
Yeah, but you're missing the other part of my question: is what's a normal police interaction with?
Oh, no, please interaction. Well, I've been in my running with a fair share of the boys in blue, and I tell you what, I don't want to name any names, but I tell you this one time, oh God, what's his name? Officer. Oh no, I don't want to tell any names. But Officer Brown, he came by my house. He comes by my house on a daily basis, and he.
Really, what's that for?
What? Cause he tries to get an easy bust. You know how cops do that. You know they try to break in and snoop around a bit. But the only way I can get him to leave is if I give him a blowjob. Were you what?
Wow, so that's kind of becoming your profession at this point, isn't it?
So you suck Officer Brown.
No. Did I say Officer Brown? I didn't want to mention your name. He's gonna get really mad at me. I don't want to. No. It's Officer Green. I mean, not Brown.
There's no one by the name
of Officer Brown. That person does not exist.
Yeah, no, we don't want to say any names here. Officer Brown doesn't exist. Officer Green is what who you were talking about, right?
So you run an operation here.
Yeah.
It's called Cops Cocks for Crack. Is that right?
No. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't really know, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know.
And we've seen you on Craigslist numerous times. Now, tell us what an average Craigslist post goes, and what are you looking for?
Well, lately I've been kind of post an ad. I go to the library. You guys familiar with the library down the street? Downtown. I go there. I use a computer, and my mama taught me how to use the computer long ago. And I go on there, and I use the Craigslist, and I type in, I'll be your man. I'll be your man. Y'all come over. I'll do whatever you want. In exchange for some quick cash.
Well, Luther,
So Luther, you'll do anything? Is that correct?
Yeah, I do. You know, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, recently, yeah, I've been getting just some weird, freaky shit. You know.
that sounds quite
Jesus,
intriguing.
I mean,
Honestly, we haven't had such a story in a while.
yeah.
What's your phone number, Luther? I would like to know.
You would like to know his
No,
phone
no, no,
number,
no,
or-
no, no, no. I'm sorry, that came out wrong. Where can I get some crack, Luther?
But I just hit me up anytime, man. I got some crack right now. If you guys want freebase a little bit, freebase a little bit. Excuse me, a little bit right now. I got my pipe on me and I got some dub on me right now.
I don't know. What kind of diseases we're going to get, Luther? Be honest. Be honest with me. What kind of diseases
Well,
are we going to get?
No, this is good shit. It's clean shit, guys. I'll tell you.
I'm not asking about
You wanna
the
smoke some
crack. I'm
crack right
asking
now?
about the pipe you're using.
Oh yeah, you might want to wash the pipe, Luther. I don't know where the fuck that thing's been.
No, this is probably clean. I just run it over some warm water. I think it'd be fine. I
I
don't know.
think might want to throw some salt in that water. But anyway, this has been our interview with Luther
Thank
off
you,
the
Luther.
streets.
Thank you very much, Luther.
Thank you for
And,
joining us, Luther.
Maybe we'll take advantage of your crack a little later. And you know, what do you got to say?
Oh, thank you guys for having me on the show. You know, I'm looking to come back sometime soon, and I think I might take a hit right here. Excuse me. You guys want to hit this shit?
Well, I don't normally.
Thank you guys for listening to my story. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Luther, and we'll talk to you next week.